Hi, everyone. I have Jessie with me today. How are you, Jessie?
Hi, I'm doing well. I miss everyone so much.
I know it's so hard to be away. So we'll just dive right in. Question number one, where do you volunteer?
I volunteer with you in the nursery. My heart is so big for children, especially under the age of 3. I love volunteering in the nursery, which is funny. My husband is our junior high pastor, and I volunteer in that ministry as well. But I got to keep one foot in nursery at all times.
For sure. How long have you been volunteering in the nursery?
Since about 2015, I started coming to FCC when I started dating Jake, actually, my husband, who serves on staff there. And I kind of felt like I needed to create my own space for myself there and, kind of find my own way to be involved without just being Jake's girlfriend or Jake's fiance and then Jake's wife. So I kind of just started jumping into different things, and I've always loved children, and I have so many siblings and nieces and nephews, and so that's why I really jumped in, just excited to do something new and make my own path.
Very good. What do you enjoy most about volunteering?
Outside of just getting to like love on children and take care of the kids, I think something that brings me so much joy is seeing a parent who's so ready for just an hour to themselves. And, sometimes not always, but parents have that look of desperation on their face of like, I could just really use an hour or so of quiet time to myself, and getting to be the person that offers them respite. That just brings me so much joy. And, I'm filled by getting to be with their child, their sweet little one. And we get to see so many milestones, which is also so cool. I think I've seen a few of the Tanache kids take some of their first steps or try new foods that they haven't tried before, which
Right.
is so fun.
Very good. What is a fun fact about you, Jessie?
I think most people don't know my love for the outdoors. My family, I was raised here on the beach and in the mountains, and my family is super passionate about the Sierra Nevadas. We have a home in Yosemite, actually, which is one of my favorite places in this world to be. And just like learning more about our environment and even studying biology a little bit. I studied abroad in Central America, which was super cool, just to study biology. I majored in English, but I had to find a way to get myself into nature. So I think, yeah, that's probably a fun fact that most people don't know.
What's something you've done recently for the first time?
Like I said, my husband is our junior high pastor on staff, and as long as I've been serving with him, I haven't really been able to do that many trips with his ministry because I work full time, and I work for my family. So vacations actually aren't as easy as you think it would be. There's an expectation to work harder. So it's a little bit harder for me to get time off. But this past year, I went to winter camp with our ministry for the first time. And it was just the most fun weekend. And it was so exciting getting to know the girls outside of our midweek and Sunday and Saturday stuff that we do with them. So it was just really exciting. And, staying in the cabin with all the bunk beds, that was something that I haven't done since I was in high school probably. And so it's just super fun to be a part of his ministry in that way now, and to find a little bit more freedom to be on those trips with our kids and my husband.
Okay, that's awesome. What is your favorite Bible story and why?
This was so hard. I chose this question because I was like, that'll be an easy one. I can answer that. And then I sat down and I started thinking about it, and I was like, man, there's so many stories that have impacted me. But I think who I go back to most in the Bible is Paul. And just his story of becoming Paul and becoming who he is, and being the most unlikely person that God would choose. I just love his story, and I love what it represents, and the fact that God can literally use anyone, and that you're never too lost. I think that God sees potential in everyone, and you can be in your darkest pit and in your darkest moment, and like there's a way for God to use you through that. So that's just super encouraging to me. I think we've all been in those places, and to see and hear about someone who it was 100 times worse. Just seeing God pull them from that and use them for his glory and offer grace is just such a good reminder. I just love going back to that.
Very good. Okay, well, thank you for sitting down and chatting today. It was nice to visit with you.
Of course, I can't wait to get back in nursery with you and see the parents and see all of our kiddos.
I know. So bye, everyone.